So it is time for a studio update. I didn't do one in January. So it's February 2024. New year, new me. And we got a lot of new stuff here in the studio. So I gotta show you guys what's going on. Let's get right into it. Most importantly, we care about coziness. And for that reason, we turn off the overhead lighting. And with that, I welcome you to 2024 Casa de Brody Pottery Studio. A few different projects going on right now. First of all, I want to say shouts out to my little Hyper Tough $20 Walmart space heater. Hot tip for anybody who doesn't already know this. There is a whole scam behind heaters. They all get to the same temperature. There's a standard for these things. The more you spend, the more you're getting scammed. $25. It's been working all winter. Anyway, the wheel setup has not changed, except we have gotten some new cooler aprons. Shouts out Andrew, shouts out Sebastian. These are awesome. I love these aprons and they do great. We're working on some projects right now. We got our Bulls by Brody stamp, our Maker's Mark, and my, I want to say classic, but come on, I've been doing this for like a year. My dog design cookie cutter. And we've been making business cards. So when I make those, essentially they fire out to kind of look a little something like this. Bulls by Brody. I put a little burlap on them and a thank you. So that's that. The couch that can't go anywhere, but of course I love it. Dexter loves it. So I'm glad it's down here. I'd rather have this than even storage, to be honest. We have a HIPAA certified filter, bags that I have hazardly threw on the ground, and our reclaim corner. Reclaim corner and tool corner kind of coincide together, but it's fine. I can access all that stuff and still have my reclaim buckets going. So it's not really a big deal at all. We got chucks down here, basically things that I trim on that I made out of clay, so I can center. Storage, measuring devices, all kinds of stuff, tools, paintbrushes, everything that we need. Bats, my fucking Claybuster 5000. If you guys don't know, you don't know. This is the 5001 model, I forgot. So yeah, Claybuster 5001, this one. Look at that guy. We were mixing glazes with that recently. Lisa Walker's class, I made these. These are heavily inspired by her work, but of course, has my primal vibe. I literally remember spitting my morning coffee onto some of these, just getting my energy into those pieces. So super excited. My wedging cross. This fucking thing is awesome. If you don't have one of these and you do clay, make one, dude. Because I just cut wedge my stuff, so it's awesome. Safety gear and materials. So this is all stuff that I use when I'm making glazes now. So these are some of my own, and we're not there yet, but we're getting there. And these are what I use to make those. So tons of stuff here that will give you cancer. But I try to keep it really nice and stored well, so it won't be a problem. These are all commercial glazes, so these are under glazes. These are Mako stoneware glazes, Potter's Choice glazes, and a ton of these Shino glazes that I got from Blick, a Blick sale. And these are Shino as well. These are just random gallons that I got. I call this the clay corner. This is where I keep all my clay. And these are all glazes that I mixed. Now all these are commercial glazes, so I basically buy the pre-mixed powder, I mix them myself, with the water recommendation, and there we go. Sometimes you got to add a little more, sometimes you got to add a little less, sometimes you need to make test tiles and stuff, guys, so that you can test that out. And then once you mix those with the trusty old Clay Buster 5001, you just do some dip glazing. You know, this is kind of what we do. Just, you know, and I don't make sure it's perfect. You know, see, there's some of these little imperfections, but you know, that'll drip. I like that. You know, we're making little sauce dippers. This is one of our homemade glazes here. It didn't turn out perfect. You can see there's a lot of pinholing, but it's an ashtray. Bowls by Brody. So I'm excited about it. It even has a little split on the bottom. So it's not something I'll sell, but this will be the studio ashtray going forward. That's my book of spells as well. So yeah, then we got cleaning corner over here. We might get some shelving to replace this, and then move cleaning corner into the laundry room out here in the spooky laundry room. But yeah, this is where we watch the H3 podcast, always a favorite. And let me just kind of go over some things. I made this bag recently because, you know, my business cards are fucking ceramic. So it is hard for me to, like, carry these things around. I can carry, like, 6 in my pocket. So I decided to make a little pouch. And this is it. Is it cute? I don't know. I have a shoestring, and I wear it around my neck. And, yeah, I keep little dogs in it. So let me know what you think. I'm working on goblets and latte mugs. Latte mugs are my next experiment here. And these are some greenware and some glazeware that I got to get going. And these are the results of today's firing. I did a video on that just a little bit ago. This one is perfectly good on the inside, but it has an S crack on the bottom, so I can't sell it. So good for me. I get to keep this piece. So yeah, I'm super excited about how these turned out. So these are my tankard steins. These are all of the pieces that came out today that got full coverage. Very excited about these mugs. They're turning out awesome. I'm finally starting to get some combos that I'm happy with. These are the ramen bowls, the standard birch, and then the lavender birch. I'm loving how these are. The accompanying rice bowl. This is the birch latte mug. And then this is the birch lavender mist latte mug. And then of course we have our beer steins. These are the ones. They came out really nice. I'm very excited about these. So let me know if you guys think they're cool. This is just like a little comparison for size. As far as like the beer stein versus the lavender mist mugs there. So these are about 2 pounds, whereas those are about 1 pound. As far as raw clay, they don't fire out to that much. I try to take pride in like my pieces being really thin. But yeah, what do we think about the latte mugs? Do we love them? Do we hate them? What will we rate them? And then this is the birch, as I mentioned previously. You know, and they all need sanded down. But yeah, that's what we got. Other than that, this room's got a lot of storage and side projects, shipping stuff, like random extra clay. The wheel I'm working on that is a theme in these videos now because I never get it done. I finally invested in some more cones, so we're sitting pretty good on cones for a while. You know, this has been an ongoing annoyance for me, is not having enough cones. So I just said, frig it, and I just bought a whole bunch. So yeah, super excited about all that. Here's tax documentation, write-offs, all that kind of jazz. So, you know, that's exciting. We got some more of the doggos going here to accompany these ones. You know, the thing I like about these is I'm testing a new clay. So these are kind of going to double as test tiles for me. So they're going to be business cards / test tiles. So excited to give those a try. But yeah, anyway, this is pretty much what we got going down here, guys. We got the studio. It's cozy. These are all portion clay. And yeah, the kiln room. Just a once over. Me and Chad were just fucking around the other night. This is the first pinch pot we made here, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to keep that. We got an event coming up March 2nd at Galesburg High School, District 205. Super excited about that. So we'll be teaching classes on making salsa bowls. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, you know, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to maybe like eventually do some like little giveaways or something like that. You know, we're gonna try to get some more pieces coming through this area. Looking at getting a new kiln for sure. This thing, you know, it's been great to learn on, but I have to say with how much I want to make, the consistency we're not there. I could be saving a lot in power and energy by getting a new scut. So we'll see what happens there. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for new glazes. I had some that I created myself. They haven't been coming out right. So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to unveil those on YouTube just yet, besides the little one that I showed you today. But again, thank you so much for your support. And if you have questions or concerns, anything like that, please feel free to mention them in the comments. Direct message me, Bulls by Brody on Facebook, Instagram. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear some consideration as far as this kiln. If you have ideas on how I can get more consistent firings. I've been trying for over a year and a half now, really, to try to get perfectly even results in this kiln, and I found it to be almost impossible so far. So we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, thank you again, and we'll see you in March.